What is the responsibility that the provider versus the practice is going to have for the overhead expenses? Overhead are going to be things such as advertising and marketing, supplies, the technology. The practice and the provider are going to have to come to an agreement on how those things are going to be allocated. The provider themselves can be responsible for only their own overhead expenses. And then there can be circumstances when a provider could be responsible for all or a certain percentage of the entire company's overhead expenses. If you're an employer, typically you're going to want the provider to share in the percentage of that or a set amount of that. And if you're an employee, you're going to want it to be fair that you are only paying for things that you utilize and that you're not somehow on the hook for the entire company's overhead expenses. So this is an important thing to look at. How are the overhead expenses of the practice being shared with the provider?